Hi, today in this video we are going to discuss about virtual work and generalized force. Suppose a system having n number of particles and this system is subjected to several applied forces like F1, F2, F3 and Fi. For these several forces we will get the resultant force, and the resultant force is F, and this particular resultant force is acting on that particle system, and these several forces are called the component of the resultant force. Now we are considering that we have a particle system having n number of particles, and each particle has three components. If we consider a force F is acting on that particle system, then each of the particle should have three components of force. We are considering that this particle having three components F1, F2 and F3, and another particle having component of that force is F4, F5, like F6. Now we can say the n number of particle system should have 3n numbers of components of force, like Fi be the force component along xi direction. Now let Fi is a force component is acting along the direction of xi. Then we can say for this Fi force our virtual displacement dxi will be happen. Now we can say if we get virtual displacement dxi for the force Fi, which is the component of our resultant force, then we can write virtual work dw is equals to summation of I is equals to 1 to 3n Fi dot dxi. This will be the virtual work for the Fi component of force, and we will get dxi as the virtual displacement. We know from the previous content that virtual displacement dxi is equals to summation of j is equals to 1 to n is equals to 3n to del xi by del qj dqj. So our virtual work stands something like dw is equals to summation of I is equals to 1 to 3n Fi first bracket summation of j is equals to 1 to 3n del xi del qj dqj. Now by interchanging the order of the summation, we can write dw is equals to summation of j is equals to 1 to 3n summation of I is equals to 1 to 3n that Fi del xi del qj first bracket closed dqj. Now if we go back to the elementary concept that work is equals to force into displacement, so we can say from this equation of virtual work that our generalized force qj is equals to summation of j is equals to 1 to 3n fi del xi del qj. So we can write the virtual work dw is equals to summation of j is equals to 1 to 3n qj dxj, and this is the virtual work with generalized force.